Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. Today we're going to be doing an ungodly amount of Tarantula Slayer. Honestly, hunting for Tarantula Web being the main thing, but maybe we can get lucky and drop a die today. I don't know. We have rolling for a chance at 2 different dies, and today would be a great day to get lucky. So we're going to have to wait and see. If you're new here, though, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Super quickly, though, if you do ever find yourself checking on the Hypixel store, whether it be for an ongoing fire sale, maybe you just need some Skyblock gems for a booster cookie, or the ongoing seasonal bundles over at Taylor's shop, whatever it may be, don't forget to use my career code on checkout. It is code Zach, spelled just like my name, Z-A-C-H. If you type that in on checkout, you will actually save 5% on your purchase, and it's a great way to support myself and the channel. I do greatly appreciate everyone using my code. You guys are the best. But without further ado, let's get right into today's episode. I have been busy the last night or so, kind of doing some Tarantula Slayer. It's been the main thing I've been grinding in like the last day or so, and honestly, Tarantula Slayer is so much fun. Like, just running around and like spamming your Hyperion and then just deleting a boss and then running along and spawning your next one within like less than 10 seconds has been very satisfying, to be honest. And yeah, kind of very relaxing. I don't know, there's something about it that's just so chill. Anyone who's done Tarantula Slayer like this can kind of attest to that. Like, you just print through bosses. It's kind of ridiculous. One thing that's also insane is I've been using my RNG meter scores. So my stored Slayer XP, I have 951,000 stored Slayer XP. Just for comparison, like for example, if we go into E-Man Slayer real quick and we take a look at the Judgment Core, which is like a very rare RNG drop, it's 885,000. My thought process is, whenever they add, or how much is a Warden? Okay, Warden Heart's quite a bit, 3.6 million. But either way, basically, whenever they add, hopefully eventually they add a tier 5 Tarantula Broodmother boss, I'll have a ton of stored XP. I'll be able to basically, like, get the RNG drop, like, within my first boss of the update. That's, like, my thought process. Now, whether or not I actually have enough for that, well, is yet to be seen, but I mean, we have so much Tarantula Slayer XP at this point. It's insane. Like, it is just, it's honestly a lot of fun, so I'm not complaining. Either way, the main thing and the reason why I'm doing this is for Tarantula Web, like the most basic of item. And currently, how much are we sitting at? We are sitting at 33,600. So I'm a little over halfway to what I actually need. I need 57,000 in total for something I'm trying to craft, and that thing being the tier 11 Tarantula minion recipe, where I need 7 stacks of what is it, Tarantula Silk. So yeah, we have a lot more bosses to do. Been getting a bunch of RNG drops though. I mean, I have like 5 Fly Swars, 3 Tarantula Talismans, since that's all the RNG drops I've gotten in that 33,000 Tarantula Web. So we're printing out some drops, that is for sure, but obviously we just need the web, so I'll take anything extra along the side. Also, as much toxic arrow poison as possible, the better. I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to save. I'm probably going to sell some of it to recuperate some of the money, some of the funds I had to spend on actually doing this grind. Like, we started at 675 mil. So yeah, we're almost down 25 million coins just to Tarantula bosses, which is kind of absurd, but needed to be done. Had to do these bosses at some point, and you know what? I was just in the mood to do it, and it's been a lot of fun. And I'm also rolling for a chance at 2 different dies right now. I know it's a little delusional to think I can get any of them, but I'm hopeful. Since we last checked in, it wasn't even that long ago, but I've gotten another 2 Fly Swatters. So what, we have 7 in our inventory here, and then another 7 in here, 6 Terra Talismans, 3 in my inventory. Yeah, we're just stocking up on RNG drops. But one thing I noticed, for some reason, whenever I change my Minecraft between versions, every time I go back to 1.8 to hop on Skyblock, for some reason, like you guys see my game here, right? Like, it looks okay, but something just about it just feels like not super clean considering the PC I have. And for some reason, it keeps maxing my frame rate at 30. If I go and put this on unlimited, it literally feels like I'm playing a different game now. Like, it becomes so smooth, it's insane. So yeah, I just need to keep remembering, if I ever feel like I'm lagging, it's probably the fact that my Minecraft for some reason keeps capping my FPS at 30 for no reason. Like, literally none at all. Like, look how much smoother it is. I don't know if you guys can visibly tell the difference, but I can feel it. It is just way nicer like this. It's ridiculous. But also, that is over 1 million stored Slayer XP, which is amazing for any drop we ever need to grab from Terra Slayer at some point, we'll literally just be able to grab it whenever. So pretty happy about that. And yeah, it's always nice to have a little bit of extra RNG meter saved up, especially that amount. Like I can just choose any item at the moment and just grab it if I need it. So pretty cool stuff. I just hit Vanquisher 15, and for a second I thought that was max because we just maxed the Augs that maxed at 15, but no, this goes up to level 20. We're only at 400 out of 1,000. But to be fair, I've never gone out of my way to grind Vanquishers. So I would hope that whenever I do, that would be easier. I guess that's technically what I'm doing right now, right? Like, is there anything I could change about what I'm doing at this current moment that would increase the spawn rate of Vanquishers? Like, I don't really think so. Like, does the Vanquished equipment increase the chance of getting some? That's kind of my big question. Let's see, Vanquished. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think what I'm doing right now is like basically the highest chance you can have to spawn a Vanquisher, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Maybe there's something I don't know in the comments down below. But yeah, the fact we're only at 400 out of 1,000 is a little concerning. But luckily with Vanquisher Bestiary, at least, you can actually hop in a party. I guess that's the big difference, right? I can hop in a party of people who are all trying to get Vanquishers. And people kind of just put the cords of where they spawn one, and everyone goes around killing each other's. And I bet you it makes it pretty quick to be able to max that out. But yeah, I've never had to go out of my way to grind Vanquishers. Kind of just always had enough Nether Stars for everything I've wanted to do, luckily. Thank goodness for that, because grinding Nether Stars sounds quite tedious. And we actually have 828 tucked away. I just haven't been doing any Kudra because as soon as they teased that they were changing the whole attribute system and the loot pool from Kudra, I've kind of just been putting myself on hold on that part of the game, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe if like they really take super long to roll out or change anything about it, because honestly it's already been a while, I might go ahead and try and get some infernal sets and not really care about the attributes that are on the pieces that we're buying. I think that might be something I consider doing, like just open chests and try and get my Aurora all the way up till Infernal, because I think that would help a lot. Like Infernal, Aurora, and Crimson, and Terror sounds like pretty insane, and that's something we'd have to do anyways. But, and honestly, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because I wouldn't be 15 starring it. So, like, whenever they would come out with a change, we would still need Essence. It's not like there wouldn't be anything left for us to grind out. Like, we'd still have to eventually work towards more stars past Infernal. So, there'd still be stuff for us to get. But, yeah, let me know if you guys think I should do that in the comments down below. That's why I haven't been doing Kudra. That's honestly why no one's really been doing Kudra. Everyone's kind of just waiting to see what happens with these attribute changes. And I think we'll get our first good picture of what that might be in the forging update with the hunting skill and like all that type of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting how all that plays out. Also, can I pick up this tarantula web, or is that someone else's? What's going on here? Something I've been getting back in the habit of doing every day too is my experimentation table, mainly because there's a die you can get from doing super pairs, which is pretty cool. Oh, I meant to open up my Abby phone, not teleport off the map. If I call up my boy Vincent real quick, I believe it's the Nadeshiko die is what it's called. This one right here, yes, 467 of these things have been dropped. But from the highest tier of super pairs that you do, it's a 1 in 10,000 chance, which honestly isn't the worst thing I've seen for a die. And that's why 467 of them have been dropped globally across the server. So I'm a little bit hopeful, maybe a little overly ambitious, if you will, but part of me thinks eventually we'll get one of these. I've seen some of my friends drop some, and I'm hopeful that we can kind of follow in their footsteps. So as you can see, now it says very rare chance to find Nadeshiko die. So let's see if that can be us. I've already done 2 rounds of this, but yeah, realized I should probably record some of it so you guys can see what I'm up to. Also just been going for Titanics, and also, I mean, we're still rolling for tier 7 enchants whenever we do this, so no complaints. It's something I need to get back in the habit of doing anyways for a good while, because if I ever want some of these max level enchants, like if I ever want a fully max enchanted Claymore, this is the way to get it. So I gotta do this, but we'll grab a Siphon 4. I've just been grabbing kind of everything I can. We'll grab some Grand XP balls. It's not really looking like there's a Nadeshiko die in here for us, which is okay. Not the end of the world. I will take a Titanic, some Grands, and a Siphon 4 book. Why not? But let me reload it. And, oh, wait. No, that's the other by experiments. Tragic. I have to wait another 9 hours. I guess that was my 4th round. I didn't even realize. There it is. Right near the end of our grind, we drop a Digested Mosquito. Not too shabby. That is the rarest drop from Tarantula Slayer. The reason why I'm okay and why I kind of want some of those is I'm hopeful that whenever they do add tier 5 Tarantula Slayer, they always add like new recipes, for example. Like if we look in Rev Slayer, the only Slayer boss that does have a tier 5. For example, one of the crafts they added as soon as they added the tier 5 boss was the Reaper Orb, which requires 8 Scythe Blades, which is kind of the equivalent of the Digestive Mosquito. Yeah, they add 8, you need 8 Scythe Blades, and then obviously we have our Reaper Scythe craft. Well, currently with Terra Slayer, we have our Mosquito Bow, which we've already crafted. And yeah, I'm kind of hopeful they add something similar. Who knows? Like maybe even an upgrade to this for Museum or other crafts that do require Digestive Mosquitoes. So that's where I'm at. Like, look at the amount of Tarantula Broodmother recipes. There's, what is this, 14 in total? And then if we go look at Rev, there's like a full page. And then as you work your way through the Slayers, there's just more and more. Almost a full page of Sven, over a full page of E-Man. And then if we go into Blaze, also over a full page. So yeah, there's a lot of recipes. Terra Slayer has like no recipes. So hopefully they add something where you need more Digestive Mosquitoes. Because how many do we have? Okay, so I'm back to only having 2. So yeah, I had 2 before, and then we crafted the Mosquito Bow, and now we're back up to having 2 of them again. So yeah, not too shabby, but who knows? Maybe they'll add a craft in the future where you need like 8 of them, and we'll be a quarter of the way there. I just dropped another Tarantula Talisman, and I actually think we're really, really close to being done. If we go ahead and check, we need... Oh, okay, wait, I went over by like 600 or 700. Okay, well, that was quick. Like, it just goes so fast. Like, that was a whole boss. You guys just witnessed a whole boss in like 5 seconds, you know? Like... Here, let's pretend the Slayer quest just started. There's our boss, and the boss is dead. It's like, it's insane. It's so much fun. Yeah, I hope they add more content for the Slayer, because honestly, it might be my favorite one. Believe it or not, it might be my favorite Slayer to do. It's just like the most relaxing one at the moment. So I do appreciate some relaxation, but it cost us. It cost us a good amount of money. We started at 675 mil, so was that cost us like 39 million coins, which is definitely a lot. But in terms of some of the loot that you guys don't get to see all the time that I did get, I've been showing all the RNG drops. However, we also got a ton of toxic arrow poison, like a lot of it. And then also some Bane of Arthropod 6 books, got a bunch of those. Yeah, overall, quite successful. Not to mention, this is all the RNG drops I got in the time I got 58,000 Tarantula Webs. So we got 8 Fly Swathers, 5 Tarantula Talismans, and then actually I did tuck away that one Digestive Mosquito we also dropped. Yeah, just what a fun Slayer. I just hope they add more stuff to it, because it's super chill to do. The sad part of the grind I'm working on is what lies ahead of me, and that is Flint. Looks like I found a full lobby though right off the bat, and I'm curious because I'm going to be testing the glossy mineral gemstone armor type set for the first time, which I'm pretty excited about. It still has the set bonus of mineral armor being automatically mined 8 nearby blocks that have a breaking power of less than 4, but also that piece bonus being Soil Fanatic, and because we have all 4 pieces on, grants 200 mining fortune on non-ore blocks, and I'm pretty sure this counts as flint. Now, how this will work, I'm yet to see. I'm also rocking Snail Pet, and then I'm rocking my mining equipment pieces, because I think some fortune works. Like, I know before I've mined in, like, Devon armor, so, like, I'm just not sure if, like, this set is what's useful for mining flint. I'm gonna find out relatively soon if it feels slow or not, but I don't really have a amazing way of testing it. But I would assume that this counts as non-ore blocks, but at the same time, I know regular fortune has worked on these before, so it's a little bit of a confusing kind of combo we got going on here. Like, they're never specific about what counts as a non-ore block. Like, there's some that definitely should count on, but it doesn't. Like, I feel like gravel should be in that soil kind of, like, I guess, category, if you will, with, like, sand, red sand, like, all that stuff. But sometimes it's not, so I'm not really too sure, but I'm gonna do my best. We'll see how this does, and hopefully, I mean, it looks like the mineral armor part is working. Like, we're breaking multiple pieces, which is a good start, so it's good to know that that set bonus is kind of working on this, but the question is the rest. So, yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see, I guess. I'll do some testing, ask around maybe, but this is the fun part where we need way too much enchanted flint, and right now I only have 900, so we have a good way to go. I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna take a little too long. I'm not gonna finish all this in today's video, unfortunately. I am starting to run a little bit low on time. I did a ton of Tarantula Slayer, which I actually had way too much fun doing. But yeah, now the tedious part of if I actually want to use any of that Tarantula Web, we need enchanted flint. Okay, this is definitely the step. Also, if you watch that first clip, I used my gold shovel for like a second there. I realized right after I had that clip, I was like, wait, this doesn't look right. So now I have 8,500 gravel just chilling in my sack. But yeah, I swapped over to my flint shovel right afterwards before you guys fill up the comments with that. So don't worry. Okay, it's all good. But yeah, I mean, I'm just getting a lot of flint, I feel. This feels like a lot more than normal. And I asked around and people were saying that this is the setup. As you can see in the top left, my flint going up. That it just feels faster than it did before. Like I don't think we were going this quick. And then also, as soon as I swapped over to my flint shovel, I had like no flint left in my sack from last time we had to craft some stuff. I used up all my regular flint to make enchanted. So yeah, my sack filled up really quick, and then now I feel like that number is just going up a lot faster than it was before as well. So I could be completely wrong. If you know something else, please let me know in the comments down below. But so far, so good. I'm just going to keep on going. The one thing that does suck is whenever I have snail pen on, I just feel so inefficient because, like, you walk around so slowly. But I know that it ends to me getting more resources. That's just the trade-off, I guess. It's a cool mechanic, but a little bit annoying because usually I'm running around at Mach 10, but now I'm at, like, the vanilla walking speed, which always feels so derpy after playing Skyblock for a while. So, yeah, either way, we need tons of flint. I'm going to try and get a little chunk of this done, kind of test out this method, see how it works, and then probably in between videos do a bunch of flint mining so we can actually craft this tier 11 tarantula minion and be done with the required crafts, that is, from Tarantula Slayer, which is going to be super nice to have off the list. Eventually, though, I do plan on actually attempting to go for fly swars in every single minion. I have like a bunch of grinds kind of set aside for when I'm either like basically maxed out on XP or out of like things I can do that give me Skyblock XP. So there's stuff like that. There's like various gemstone grinds I want to do, try and max out like every single piece of equipment, armor, or anything that I use for any type of grind, basically just maxing out setups. Obviously we're working on that as we go, but like I mean, like, min-maxing every single type of setup is the type of stuff I want to do when we were running out of XP. Like, let's say we only have chili pepper collection left to go. Like, that is pretty time-gated of a thing to be grinding. So, something we can do on the side are grinds like this. So, yeah, I think I have a lot more flint grinding in my future than I want to admit to, but this feels better than it used to, at least. So we'll have to wait and see on the long run. Obviously, this is only after like doing it for 5 minutes, but I could have a different opinion in an hour or so. We'll have to wait and see. I have been mining gravel for a good bit now, and we're almost halfway done, in all honesty, which is really good. We're sitting at 35, almost 3,600 enchanted flint. However, we do need, wait, no, we are not almost halfway done. In my head, I thought I needed 8,000. I need 14,000. Okay, we're nowhere close. It's going to take a lot longer than I thought. I'm going to do some more later today, but unfortunately, I have ran out of time for today's video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I had a lot of fun doing some Tarantula Slayer. Honestly, got a ton of RNG drops that might be useful one day. So that's honestly not terrible by any means. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Use code Zach when you find yourself checking out the Hypixel store. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.